If we have a function f that is continuous on a closed interval ab and f of x is greater or equal to 0 on the interval ab, that means it's above the x-axis, then the exact area between the curve of the function y equals f of x. This is basically the curve of the function y equals f of x. And the x-axis, this is the x-axis in between the two lines, x is equal to a and x is equal to b, is given by the definite integral from a to b of the function f of x dx. So that is basically the area under any curve on a closed interval from a to b. Here is an example. In this example, we want to find the area shaded in the picture. So here is the picture. And the picture is for the function f of x is equal to 2x minus 1/2 x squared. We want to find this blue shaded area. So to find that shaded area, we know that the area under the curve between the x-axis and the curve of the function and limited on a closed interval is defined by the definite integral from a to b. So the area is equal to the integration from a to b of the function f of x dx. We want to find a, we want to find b, we have f of x. So if you can see here, we have a is equal to 0. This is the beginning of the closed interval, and we have b is equal to 4. So we can say the area is the integration from 0 to 4 of 2x minus 1/2 x squared dx, which is basically 2x squared divided by 2 minus 1/2 x to the third divided by 3 from 0 to 4. So this is equal to x squared minus 1/6 x to the third power from 0 to 4, which is basically, we're going to substitute 4 into the antiderivative and then minus 0. So this is 16, x squared is 16, minus 1/6 times 4 to the third power, minus 0, which is 0. And then you find the answer here, so 16 minus 2 times 16 is 32 divided by 3. And then you find the final answer. Here's another example. We want to find the shaded area. So to find the shaded area, we need to determine a and b. A clearly is equal to -2, so a is equal to -2. B is equal to 1, and we have the function g of x. If we integrate the function g of x from -2 to 1, we're going to get the area under the curve. So the area under the curve is equal to the integration from -2 to 1 of the function 1/2x squared plus x plus 1 dx, which is equal to x to the third power over 3 times 2 is 6, plus x squared over 2 plus x from -2 to 1, which is equal to 1/6 plus 1/2 plus 1 minus -8/6 plus 4/2 minus 2. This is 1/6 plus 3/6 plus 6/6 minus -8/6 plus 12/6 minus 12/6. So the answer here is going to be 4 plus 6 is 10/6 plus 8/6, which is 18/6, and that is equal to 3.